Verizon charges new spam fee for texts sent from teachers to students. A free texting service used by teachers, students, and parents may stop working on the Verizon wireless network because of a dispute over texting fees that Verizon demanded from the company that operates the service. All right. Remind, the company that offers the classroom communication service, criticized Verizon for charging the new fee. Remind said its service's text messaging notifications will stop working on the Verizon network on January 28th unless Verizon changes course. The controversy cropped up shortly after an FCC decision that allowed U.S. carriers' text messaging services to remain largely unregulated. To offer our texting service free of charge, Remind has always paid for each text that users receive or send. Now Verizon is charging Remind an additional fee. All right, so quick reminder on what this is all about, and we covered this on the show. A little while ago, the FCC ruled that the carriers for your cell phone service, your Verizon, your AT&Ts, they can, first of all, read your text messages, see your text messages, and they can censor text messages when they want to. Now, this was under the guise of preventing spam. But really, what does it really let them do? Well, it allows them to charge more for text messaging. It allows them to have these new hidden fees for text messaging. They're basically trying to make your text messages an information service instead of a common carrier. And we talked about this. A common carrier is a designation where it's a flowing of information, such as a phone call or something like that. The internet used to be designated a common carrier until AG Pie's FCC rescinded that. So now the internet and your text messages are an information service, which not only means that the AT&Ts and the telecom companies of the world have the ability to charge more for them and to price gouge for them, it also means they can see them. And they can dictate what you can and can't see. This is an incredibly dangerous thing that's happening. This FCC is causing irreparable damage. And this goes largely unreported, because a big part of your corporate media is owned by Comcast, or Rupert Murdoch, or Jeff Zucker. People that are either for all of this happening, they're either for net neutrality going away and your digital rights going away, or they're indifferent to it. So this is happening to your phone. All right, so let's see more about this particular, for instance. Verizon says, again, so here we go. Here's Verizon using that straw man. Verizon says the fee must be charged to fund spam blocking services. Your Remind messages aren't spam, but that hasn't helped resolve the issue with Verizon. That fee will increase our cost of supporting text messages to at least 11 times our current cost. Guess what you can do now? Block people. You can block a number. You can block spam text messages. This is a straw man problem that doesn't exist. These problems that Ajit Pai and Verizon and AT&T are saying, oh, we're trying to protect you from spam messages. It's a non-existent problem. It's a non-existent problem. They're making it up so that they can price gouge you for text messaging, and so they can see your text messages. This is a gross overreach, but the industry likes it because they can make more money. And now it's hurting teachers and students, because a service that teachers used to communicate with students, Remind, they can't use it anymore. And again, we got to fight back. We got to fight for net neutrality. And the way to do that is to support those state bills, to try to build municipal broadband in your community. When I was on the road in Florida, I met some people that are going to their town halls to push for municipal broadband. We need to continue that. We need to continue that, because then that'll bleed into phone services too. And a lot of times these internet co-ops, it bleeds into phone services too, which would then preserve your rights to your text messages. So it's a very important cause.
Get your news on with Ron. Don't you want to know what's going on? We're getting our news on today. Get your news on with Ron. Don't you want to know what's going on? We're getting our news on today. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You can tweet me an article at Ron Placone. We'll go through it together and make it our own. Get your news on with Ron.